What it do, family? And thank you so much for being back here. Welcome back to another episode. Thank you for coming back to my channel, where we give out free picks every day. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It really helps out the algorithm to push our videos through. We made it back home safely, despite the hurricane and all the rains and everything. So thank goodness for that. Let's go ahead and jump into a recap of our picks from yesterday. The first game we took was the Blue Jays -1.5. They ended up not covering that game. Psych, yes we did. We won the first one. So we got the first dub for the day off the Blue Jays. Turn around, we took the Detroit Tigers +1.5. They ended up losing the game overall by 1. But since we took the +1.5, they gave us our second dub for the day on that one. Now and then after that, we took the Phillies money line. Now the Phillies, they blew the other team out. They won like 7-4. We could have took the spread, but we took the money line. That's good enough. We won off that. So then we have the Red Sox. We took that game at over 9. Unfortunately, they did not cover, so they gave us our first L. And then the last game of the day, we had the Brewers at over 7.5. Nowhere near cover, so they gave us our 2 L's and our over and under. But our other picks won as far as the outright and the spread and money line picks. So now we're going to go to our today's picks. The first game we're going to have is going to be the Texas Rangers versus the Colorado Rockies. Now, the Texas Rangers, they aren't the best team. They're actually one of the worst teams in their division. But they're up there as far as one of the better teams at home. And vice versa, when I'm saying that the Rockies, they're like the third worst team on the road this season. All right, so you're looking at a pretty okay team at home and the third worst road team today. So with that spread, I already seen that 1.5. We're gonna take the Rangers on the money line. We're taking the Texas Rangers on the money line against the Colorado Rockies. We're just saying Texas is just going to win. We don't care if it's 1 point, 2 point, or whatever. We're just saying the Rangers are going to win this game. I'm going to our next game, going to be the Blue Jays versus the Orioles. Now, we seen this game yesterday. Blue Jays, they're just a better team to me. The Orioles are not that great, especially when they're on the road. Again, the Orioles have the worst overall record, period, in the baseball as of this year. So right now with that game, we're going to take the, the Blue Jays again for another -1.5 points. They covered for us yesterday. We're hoping they cover for us again today, making it 2 for 2. So again, in that second game, it's going to be the Blue Jays -1.5 against the Orioles. On the third game, we're going to go and look at the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Chicago White Sox. Now, the White Sox, obviously, they're clearly the better team. When you look at the stats and look at home and win ratios and loss and scoring, they're clearly the better team. And also, the White Sox is really just great at home. They're one of the best teams at home in the MLB this year. And right now, the spread is in at 1.5. All right. Then you look at who's on the mound. You have Lucas on the mound for the White Sox. So with him being on the mound, we're going to go ahead and take the White Sox -1.5 today against the Pirates. We expect Lucas to go on the mound and tear some things up this morning. All right. Then we're going to our 2 over and under picks. The first game we're going to look at is the Indians versus the Royals. All right. Their over and under line is sitting at 7.5. I'm sorry, 7.5. That's what I got to do. I'm going to get it. 7.5. Both pitchers on the mound today are kind of even base. There's nothing to show me to make me feel like there's going to not be a lot of scoring. So with the over under at 7.5, we're going to take the over 7.5 in that game. For the Indians and the Royals, we'll take the over 7.5 on that game. And then we're going to look at our second over-under game. It's going to be the, the Miami Marlins versus the New York Mets. Now, yesterday this game was supposed to be played, but they ended up canceling it, or suspending it, or postponing it, or whatever, until today. So they're going to play 2 games today. And on the second game, I feel like we're going to look at the over-under that game. That's also at 7.5. You know we're taking that 7.5. So on that game, the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets, we're going to also take the over 7.5 in that game. We look for them to score at least 8 on that game as well. They're going to be in New York. All right. And the game should be a pretty good one with these 2 teams. So we definitely have a chance of hitting the 8-point mark. All right. And that's going to do it for our picks for today. Again, I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you all so much for sharing time watching these videos. Again, please make sure you hit that like button, smash that like button. That really helps all your videos get out and helps YouTube push our videos out. We're still trying to grow this community. Right now, we're like around 30 subscribers. We're trying to, right now, we're on the road to 100 at least. We get them subscribers up. That'll be our first little milestone on this channel. Again, I really appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure you follow me on my other social medias, my TikTok and my Instagram. I give out other pics on there all day, every day. Some of those pics throughout the day are separate from these pics. So definitely follow me on those channels to get all the pics that I give out. And again, as always, y'all be easy.